All right, we made it to Mount Rainier. We're on a segment of the Wonderland Trail, but we're at the Longmire Museum area, and we're gonna go hike the Indian Henry Hunting Ground Trail. That's about a 14-mile round trip. It's October 14th, 7:25 in the morning. It's a chilly morning, we're in the mid-40s. And we're doing that to beat the heat because we don't like hiking in the heat. And we have Jennifer with us again today. Woo whoop!
Good morning.
Jennifer with Jennifer Lupine Channel and Kristy. The three of us are going to go tackle this this mountain up there and then go beyond that. So should be a fun little trip. Good views of Mount Rainier when we get up there.
Morning light on it.
Oh, there we go. Oh wow, look at that. It's a pretty tall mountain. I think Jennifer said it was around 14,000 feet. It's pretty high. So Jennifer just told me there's some elk bugling in the trees. It's a good thing she told me because I can't hear them. Anyway, the elk are bugling on this nice cool morning in the Rainier National Park.
I think we're in different.
Kristy's got a coat and layers on.
I got about 3 layers.
I got a t-shirt and shorts. It's my typical. Oh wow. This is our first wander into the woods here in Rainier. Oh wow. This is so cool. Now we're still shock and awe of this forest. It's pretty awesome. Look at the size of that tree.
Look at the size of this one.
Woo-wee! Oh my goodness, look at how tall that thing goes.
These gotta be a couple hundred.
Wow. So yeah, we're gonna be zigzagging up this mountain right here through this awesome forest. It's so cool. All right. We're heading up this steep little switchback trail, but
Hopefully we won't see any vampires.
no vampires because Kristy says it's looking kind of
Twilight.
twilightish. All right, here's a couple more. There's a big dead tree, and right at the very tip top of that, there's some more growth coming out of the top. And you can see it again right over here on this tree. See, that's a dead tree, but there's new life coming out of the top of it. It's just super cool. So Jennifer's educating us. It's called a nurse log. And let's see these trees growing out of the top of a fallen tree. Can't get over how tall these trees are. What's also amazing to me is that we're only at barely 3,000 feet.
Yeah, that's so weird to me.
Because we live at 4,500 feet in a desert. And here we are up in this big, thick, wooded wilderness at 3,000 feet. It's just a different climate. Pretty neat. Here we go. Something new. That's a cool looking mushroom. Check that out.
It is.
And we don't get to see this stuff around home too much. This mossy stuff growing. Looks like there's even 2 different kinds. It's a furry mountain. No wonder Bigfoot can hide so well. It blends right in. All right, we're starting to get into some of our first colors of fall right here. And our first views. Squirrel. I mean, look at that tree right there with all the reds in it. And then this whole hillside here with all the mossy hanging off the rocks, and it's super cool. Just noticing around here is they have little baby pine cones. Different kind of pine and little. All right, we're shedding layers again, but just notice you don't want to slip off the trail right here because it's a wee bit down there. And here's another drop off to Netherland down there. Neverland. Wonderland. No return land right there. Right down there. Long fall. All right, we found some flat ground. We just came up that switchback hill. It's probably, what, 1,000-foot elevation gain and under 2 miles. So that's pretty good ascent, even with switchbacks. But this is easy going right here. Take advantage of it while we can. Because we're only about a third of the climb, elevation-wise. So, whoo-wee. We're starting to get out onto this ridge where we can see some views of the surrounding area. Because we've been in forest the whole time. Fantastic forest too. You won't see that kind of forest around where we live. So it's awesome to see. I had to put my hat on to cover up all the sweat. Because it's hot. It's humid. No, I mean it's just humid. Anyway, I'm sweating a lot. Anyway, being first time in this wilderness, I have to partake of all the viewpoints. So,
Absolutely.
by golly, we're gonna go do it.
Yes, we are. Yeah.
All right, it's super hazy at this viewpoint, but it's pretty. Check it out. We got some old man's beard. Here's gray moldy man's beard. Green moldy man's beard.
Yes.
It's all over. Check it out. It's right there too.
Really cool.
It's awesome.
Right.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Had to scare the bears away because we're coming. All right, that's got to be one of the most fantastic views I've seen in a long time. That is so awesome. Heck yeah. Love it. All right, this trail now hits down because we're going to go down into the bottom of this. And then we're going to work our way up through that valley. And we're going to come out right here on the back side of that pinnacle, right in there. Right underneath that glacier that's right there. And then we're going to go back through this area here over to a old cabin, like a patrol cabin for the Forest Service. I think that's what it is, but it's also called Indian Henry's Hunting Grounds. Is up beyond this ridge right here. That's where we're going to go. It's a long hike, but we're going to do it. We're going to make a good attempt of it. Whew, this is so beautiful. Amazing. All right.
Love it.
We are going down
Into the dark
forest. And then
oh, wow, it is dark.
you only have to go straight up to get up to where I just pointed. Heck yeah. All right, just wanted to highlight the pine cone differences here. Jennifer says this is the hemlock tree, and then this is a different kind of pine, and those are the needles that go to that pine. But difference in pine cone sizes.
It's
Pretty neat.
huge. Long as my forearm.
Right on.
Yeah, we went to
Squirrel.
Sequoia and Keith Canyon. Yes. Chipmunk. Or squirrel. That's a Douglas squirrel. Squirrel, yeah. He's got the red belly.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
They're so...
All right, so we're just blitzing this flat forest trail through here, but it's new territory for me, so, and it's kind of berry. So I got my head on a swivel as we go, and an occasional turn around to see, check on the ladies. But there are bear in here and there are cougar. So I'm always keeping a lookout especially in this kind of forest that I'm not used to hiking in. Anyway, the likelihood of seeing a bear on this trail is pretty high, according to what the trail reports have been. So we'll just keep a lookout and just keep plugging away, see how we go. Alright, I just checked the map. We're about 3 miles in, and we've now met the junction of the Wonderland Trail, and we're going to follow that up towards Indian hunting ground, Indian Henry's hunting ground. Alright, well there's our sign. We just did that 3 miles to here, and now we're going to head 5 miles that way. We got to go down a little bit more before we go up, because that's how they make trails these days. Lots of downs and ups. And at least we're not hiking in the heat of the sun. So that's nice, because heat is our kryptonite. We don't like hiking in the heat. Holy cow. That thing is ginormous. Oh. How are the ladies?
Hi.
Doing good?
I got goosebumps. I'm loving it.
Awesome. All right, we made it down to the river, and right in our faces, look at this thing. Holy cow. That is fantastic. So beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Oh, wow.
All right, we're down here in this river drainage, and this is where it's sloughing off. Right down here on the trail in front of me. This is super gravelly and loose and slick. So you just gotta kind of take your time going down this. You end up on your butt. Oh, like that, almost. All right, there's our first signs of some water. We're gonna cross this river to get up that other side. Well, from the sounds of it, this little creek right here, I don't think it's the big river that we're going to be crossing. This sounds a bit different than what I'm hearing over there. Alright, I guess we're just working our way through the river channel here. We crossed the creek twice already. We got a couple more here before we get up on that other side. I find it interesting how this dirt in the water here is a different color than the rest of the stream. We're just wandering up this creek bed, and the lady we just passed on the trail, she said she lost the trail, couldn't see where it came out of the riverbed down here, so we're gonna have to look at our maps and maybe do some route finding, find our way out. But I think we got another couple hundred yards up this drainage before we try to venture off to the left here up on this bank. But anyway, we got our maps and our GPS, so we should be able to find the trail okay. But she was solo, so I don't blame her for making the safe decision and turning back. So I don't know if she noticed that, or anybody really, that there's a log here and it looks like there's some kind of a makeshift bridge that was there that's been washed out. So I'm pretty confident that we're on a trail here. How we doing?
Good. Awesome.
Guess what I found? The trail.
Yay.
It's right there.
All right.
You see it?
Yes, I see it. I can see it.
Okay.
Man, it's cold in here.
Yeah, you just got to go a little bit slow and just keep a lookout. But the trail is right there. You can see it. So we're going to go up there and check it out.
Yeah,
So
I
we
see it.
just need to walk over there the best route we can find.
Yeah. I just gotta be
But it's pretty bouldery in here, so you want to make sure that you're not rolling your ankle or something on it.
Yeah, this is a big
Okay, so
trail.
that's the blink you miss it trail.
Yeah.
And now it's heading back up on the bench here where we need to be. So I think we're in good shape. Yeah?
Yep.
All right, there's that trail again. It's a steep switch back up. Jennifer.
Hey.
And whoa, check that out. All right, well, there's your shortcut bridge over to the other side, because that's where the trail is over here. All right, well, here's a cool looking mushroom. Huh. Oh, this is a pretty area. Hey, look at the size of those leaves. Those things are huge.
That's called Devil's Club.
Devil's Club?
And it grows in like by the creeks.
Oh, it's because there's probably thorns on it, probably. Oh, wow. Let's check out this bridge.
The stalk. Kristy.
Ooh.
Look how spiky it is.
Oh, wow. Look at all the spikes on that thing.
Yeah, down here.
All right, well, I think that Devil's Club bush right there gives a whole new meaning to bushwhacking in this area, because it's got thorns on the leaf, under the leaf, on the stem, like thorns, like worse than a rose bush. Crazy. No wonder they call it Devil's something, Devil's Club. All right, so here's one of the backcountry camps. Stoves only, no fires. I guess this is one of those places where you have to reserve a spot to get in here to camp. And then there's a, should be a little area up here where you can pitch a tent or a hammock or something. Oh, and they got a toilet. Well, that's not too bad. Oh, there's your little thunder box. And it's got a lift up lid and a spot to poop. All right, I checked out that campsite. There was at least 3 spots there. And tested the facilities. Everything looks fine. Working good. And now I got to catch up with the rest of the group. It looks like they left me. All right, I just saw him across the creek. I caught up with him. And looks like we got ourselves another significant water crossing here. So here we go. Looks like this one is equipped with a bridge. Hallelujah, because I don't like getting my feet wet. All right, so I learned this from Kristy's trip to Glacier National Park. This water looks kind of milky in color because it's a glacier-fed water and it's got sediment in it. All right, it's time to partake of some sunshine and some lunch.
So I should be done by.
Well, not really lunch, just snack time. All right, we're getting ready to go up a hill, so pretty good climb. So I got the dragon fruit energy packets that I'm going to put in my water, give me some extra energy. All right, we found some plant-based jerky. It's called Beyond Meat. It has a little bit of a funny smell to it, but Kristy says it's harder, a little harder to chew.
You can look at it. I like the texture of jerky. It's weird. I like it though.
Well, good. That's a good non-meat option.
Yeah.
Awesome. I just tried the vegan jerky.
Good.
It's pretty good.
It's got good flavor.
Flavor's good. Is that the original?
This is the original.
Yeah, there's also a teriyaki one too. That's pretty good. All right.
Holy.
Knuckle up, buckle up. Do it, do it, do it. Here we go. The hill has begun. Woo! That was a nice stop by the creek though. And some nice leaves changing color here. Pretty good climb. Yeah, look at those fall colors coming in. Looks nice. Okay, to give you the magnitude of the steepness. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's almost straight up as those trees.
Mushroom?
Check it out.
It's some kind of notice, yeah.
That's a brain.
Cool.
It's a brain. No.
It's cool looking.
Cool looking fungus. Alright, we made it to another creek crossing. Oh wow, look at how clear that water is. Oh my goodness. Got ourselves a bridge leaner. It's a leaner.
Not wobbly.
It's just bouncy.
Yep.
Man, look at the size of that tree in the river. Holy cow. This section of trail's got a lot of
Oh wow, that's gorgeous.
little bridges and little mini waterfalls and stuff. That's pretty. I must say I'm pretty impressed with this trail. Especially this time of year too, because I mean we've been hiking for 5 hours or so, and we've only seen one person on the trail. Now they turned around because they couldn't find the trail through that river section. Check out that gorge in there. It's like a cliffy little canyon in there.
Yeah, you can see a big boulder.
Ah, sweet. We just came up to a part in the trail here where we got another look at this little gorge we were looking at below. Oh my gosh. Holy shiders, look at how far down that is. How does this big tree even grow on the edge of the cliff like this? I mean, that is, wow. Yeah, Jennifer just brought the Muppet Show into this hike. She said if you slip down in there, you're gonzo. We just saw Bigfoot. He's right up here in the trail. We're gonna flip around and look at him. He's legit looking right at us. You see him? He's right there. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Shh. We don't want to scare him. He's right there. He hasn't moved yet. He's right there. Okay, Kristy decided to make safe passage. She's hugging the Bigfoot. Oh, she's petting him. Aw, how cute. Devil's Camp. Okay, this is in Sasquatch territory. You better be careful if you camp here. This looks like there's a little better area for tents here comparatively to that other one. Huh. Well, that's awesome. They're not too worried about us. We were standing right next to him talking about something else, and then we noticed him sitting there. There's the young one right there. He's like, that's close enough, pal. That one's a buck. He's got little nubbins.
Oh, does he?
He's got little nubbins on his head. He's a little nubbin buck.
Is he filming when I was talking about this?
Oh, like that's gonna happen. Oh, somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. Name that video or that movie. Look at that big old majestic mountain. So awesome.
Oh, I love it.
Heck yeah. This is a beautiful section of trail right here. All the colors. The reds are just popping. All right, we found some water and a fantastic reflection. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Look at that.
Oh
We've made it up to the
God.
Indian Henry's hunting grounds, and look at what we see up here in the distance. Mount Rainier. Looking at Rainier, you can see a little bit of the wind coming off the cornice up there.
Look at how, I mean, we couldn't ask for a more clear, beautiful day.
Beautiful. All right, well there's a trail junction and there's a trail that heads back down to the highway. And then right here we've made it to the patrol cabin and a view of the glaciers and Mount Rainier up there. We're gonna go get a better vantage point. All right, we've made our destination, Indian Henry's Ranger Station. Check it out. All right, well, there's our lunch spot. I got my Spam Tilla, and I've carried in a Coke Zero. Gotta have a Coke Zero moment with a view like that. Wow.
I mean,
that was worth every bit of hike through the forest to get here.
Oh yeah.
You see those glaciers up there?
Oh.
It looks like there's at least one,
Jennifer
two,
said
three.
there-
There's at least three right here I can see.
Yeah, there's like here, there's up there, there's over there. Yeah, each of these sections has a.
All right, being that there's ice up on that glacier up there, it has some freeze-dried Culver's ice cream. But yeah, you don't need to worry about it melting because it's freeze-dried. Tastes the same, it's yummy. All right, I'm looking at that sticker right there thinking that it looks a lot like that spot right there. All right, up there, those glaciers are fantastic. I'm gonna see if I can't zoom in on the camera. Snap a couple of pictures. Because that is just so cool to see a glacier. We just had a nice lunch at Indian Henry Ranger Station. Looking at Mount Rainier in the background right there. Oh my gosh, look at that big thing right
Did
there.
he say Indian Henry?
Indian Henry?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what I said?
Mm-hmm.
I hope. I don't have my fact checker close by. Okay.
All right.
Kristy's my fact checker. All right, that is fantastic. Oh, that nice meadow. Mount Rainier. Beautiful. So we were just commenting on the weather. We couldn't have picked a better day for clear skies to be able to see the mountain without it being fogged in or clouded in with storms and clouds and stuff. So we hit it just right. So fantastic. All right, Rainier, be good till we return again. Well, I have to say that this trip comes down to 3 words. Fantastic. Oh wait, this mountain comes down to 2 words. Made in America. All right, we've been on the trail for over 6 hours, hiking up this mountain, taking our time, taking in the beauty, and we've only seen one other person, and that was down low. So this is fantastic because we had the whole trail, whole mountain, everything to ourselves. It was so cool. That's my kind of trail right there. Might not be that way in the summer, but it's certainly that way right now in mid-October. So, I don't know. And it was cooler hiking in cooler temperatures sure does help. So anyway, it's just fantastic. It looks kind of like Sasquatch hair, but it's actually a really tall tree. Maybe that's why there's so many sightings of Sasquatch.
Well, they can hide real good.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just working our way down. We just keep going down and down and down and down and down and down. I'm thinking, what the heck? We climbed up this? Freak. No wonder it took us so long to get up there. It's steep. What does a bear say? And what does Steve say? Well, I'll tell you what. Right here. Huckleberries. Oh. I have to admit, since yesterday, I can't stop thinking about those berries. So good. Black huckleberries, red huckleberries. Bring them on. They're delicious. That right there, that's hat dunking material. That is cold, clear. Oh, feels good and beautiful too. Check it out. Well, all right, we're on a new trail now, a new trail segment anyway. We took a branch off of the Rampart Trail and we're heading down, staying on the Wonderland Trail back to Longmire. It's been a great day though, in the shade most of the day, even though it's been hot, to me anyway. I sweat a lot, but no, it's been great, beautiful. So this section of trail down here, as we're getting closer to the main trailhead, it's pretty janky as far as you want to be sure where you're stepping. And right there is a whole bunch of Devil's Club, and you do not want to bushwhack through here, because look at this stuff. That is evil. Well, all right, we have achieved success up to Indian Henry's Lodge Ranger cabin up there, all the way back down, 16 miles round trip, give or take a little bit. Everybody thinks that our GPSs are pretty close to 16
and a half.
Anyway, I was going to call it like 48 because we did 16 each, but anyway, it was a good hike. It wasn't an easy hike, plenty of elevation gain, lots of distance, but the views were fantastic. We loved it.
So gorgeous.
Wow, I gotta come back. Yeah.
Excellent.
Woohoo! All right, we're gonna go see what else we can see before dark. All right, more adventures. Woohoo!
Yeah.
All right, got the hiker hobble down the hill here after that big long hike. Anyway, came to check out this awesome falls that are kind of behind this road bridge that we just went over. Wow, that's pretty. We're gonna turn around and take a look at it. I think it's called Crystal Falls.
That is so pretty.
Awesome.
How far down are you gonna go?
This is good enough for me.
Well, let me go up on that bridge.
There's Kristy going across the bridge there. Woohoo! Oh my gosh,